If you're dirty like your Auntie Svetty, then it's bath time, my boo. Time to come clean for your bathtub interview with Auntie Svetty. First we'll suds up, then you tell me what's up. What's up? Wash up, then tell me queer what's up. Hello, America! Thank you for joining us on Bath Time with Auntie Svetty. Today we're with Wolfgang Bloodhawk, Portland's fashion icon and manager of the Red Light on Hawthorne.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to have you here.
Well, thank you for having me in your bathtub.
You're welcome. I want to take a bath with you since the first time I met you. Finally, we're here. Tell me about your Red Light experience and how you came to be there.
So I've been working at Red Light for about 11 years now. And I actually found the ad on Craigslist for someone to decorate their windows once a month. So I applied, and they called me and said no. They're like, we want you to be our manager. The owner is very eccentric, and I love him.
And so you were involved in fashion a lot prior to that?
Yeah. No, I've always worked for like clothing companies when I was younger. And plus my grandmother was really big into fashion too, in New York City and North Carolina. But so I got a lot of that from her too. Yeah. So I grew up in upstate New York, and I moved around a lot.
And then how long have you been in Portland?
About 11 years, 11 and a half years. I remember you were actually one of the first people that I met.
Really?
To Portland, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Finally we're taking it back.
I know. 47 years
later. Tell me about what you're wearing today.
I'm just wearing, a very simple, dull 70s robe with this wonderful cube necklace.
I love that cube necklace. Can you make... is it a puzzle? Does it do things?
I don't know. It was gifted to me by a very special person, Joanne Burke, who's an amazing jewelry designer. She did not make this. She actually makes amazing jewelry. But yeah, so I have this, and then I have a reveal. We're gonna do a reveal.
Ooh.
My Keith Haring bathing suit. Ooh. And then I'm wearing.
Oh man.
Yes.
You recently to me, maybe I have it wrong, you started to use Red Light as a platform for underage drag queens.
Yeah, there was this idea in my head for the last year, more than a year, based on, there was a store called Ferrucci in New York City, the famous Ferrucci store, and they would do parties in their windows, late 70s, early 80s, or just dance. They would just dance and have bands, and like Klaus Nomi, and just anybody would come and just party there. I mean, it was a much more drug-related party, rock party, but I love that idea of just like having this in the middle of the day. I mean, something very tacky and weird in Portland, and just having a daytime show in the middle of the day, and then it just, of course, rolled into, then there's anybody and an age can come, so let's have people of all ages perform.
But people aren't there to drink or they want to see the show, and I love that about it.
Yeah, so it's been fun. It's super cute to see like all these, like the last show, there was like 12, 13 kids just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
And it was like story time, but we're doing all these like drag numbers, and like, we still don't really censor, we don't censor the words, and we still want it to be a real experience. You know, it's not like kids time, but it is a safe place for everyone. Queer youth.
How would you describe your sense of humor?
Crude. I just try to find the humor in all the awful things.
I heard someone describe your sense of humor as cunty once, and you didn't seem to disagree.
Sometimes being honest with humor.
It isn't mean if it's true.
That's right. And I'm not saying it behind your back, so I think you should,
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
We were on Comedy as a Drag together.
Yes.
What were some of your favorite moments?
Winning when I won. My favorite moment was just being with everybody and backstage, and even if I wasn't saying anything to anybody, I was listening and feeling everyone's positive energy. So.
It really was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. So,
it was a good time.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Loretta Goodlord Child?
I don't know her.
Yes, you do.
I don't know her. Oh, I love Loretta. They're just hilarious. They're a very genuine person. I like seeing them out and about and shopping at Red Light. Can you look at this camera too?
Do you have a drag goal, like beyond giving people platforms?
No. No.
Just
I don't have any goals in my whole life.
I don't believe
That has been my one goal in my whole life, not to have any goals.
I don't mean to put words in your mouth, but like, do you feel like your motivation to do drag is to be part of the community and support people and be with people, not to be famous? You know, you'd be a very out of the box Rue girl.
Yeah, I think if I'm real honest, it's because I have all these beautiful clothes that I want to wear out and show them. So it's a great avenue for that for me. But then of course all that other stuff too. Yeah.
I love your drag, which is very fashion focused.
Thank you.
You mentioned to me, and I never heard any of it, that you had some feedback, like people were critical that you weren't wearing makeup. And it never even occurred to me.
Yeah.
But what was your response to that?
I mean, I just have to take it as it is. And like, I recently heard from someone who I won't name that like some people just weren't ready for me. That they wouldn't book me because people weren't ready for me. I am not trying to be this certain drag queen. I'm trying to just be myself and like how.
There's no wrong way to do that.
No.
I think all of that is stupid.
Yeah, anybody.
And I thumb my nose at everyone that is not ready for. If you're not ready for Wolfgang, I thumb my nose at you. People can do drag however they want. There's no wrong way to do it. Do you want to play our game?
Sure.
I have 2 games.
Okay.
And you have to pick which one you want to play. Whichever one you don't play, Valerie DeVille has to play.
Oh no.
So your choices are things that you may know that Svetlana definitely doesn't know.
Okay.
Or, with no help from Loretta Goodlord Child, we compiled a test to help Loretta Goodlord Child decide if our guest will go to heaven or not. She'll give us the answer later.
Let's go to heaven.
Let's go to heaven. Okay. What Loretta doesn't see, Jesus sees. Question 1. Do you replace the toilet paper after you've used the last square?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I believe you. How often do you show up empty-handed at parties?
Like house parties?
Uh-huh.
Oh, all the time. I mean, when you bring stuff? Come on.
Have you ever stolen from a store?
Yes.
What'd you steal?
I stole a stamp, like a rubber stamp from Joann Fabrics, and I got caught, and I got kicked out of the mall.
Have you ever stolen from your grandma?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah, there was one time, and I got caught, and I felt it was the most horrible feeling in my life. So I learned my lesson.
Have you ever given someone an STD?
No.
Oh, no. Well, then the second part of the question is, did you let them know?
No, I did not.
How often do you masturbate?
Quite often.
You can't hold hands with God while you're masturbating.
You can actually. I've seen that video.
Did you torture bugs as a child?
No.
No?
No. I'm thinking about this now. No, I don't think I did. I don't remember.
Do you listen to your voicemail or just ignore it?
Oh, ignore.
How many unanswered voicemails and texts do you think are on your phone right now?
At least 10 texts, and then many voicemail.
Are you ever going to answer them?
No, I fall into this like guilt cycle where I was like, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, and then I forget, and then it's like 3 days later, I'm like, okay, I have to do this, and then it's like a week later, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna ignore them. I was like, now I just feel embarrassed.
Do you open doors for people?
Yes, absolutely.
That's nice. When was the last time you spoke to your mother?
Oh, this morning.
Oh, that's cute.
We're having lunch afterwards, happy hour. So
that's so cute. If you know that it's your poop on the inside of the bowl, how soon do you clean it up?
Actually, I don't poop because people that go to heaven never poop, right? I think that's in the Bible.
I have little pink marshmallows come out of me. I don't know.
I think you need to go to the doctor.
Do you recycle?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Straight to hell if the answer is no on that. Can you recite a religious prayer by heart?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Kingdom come, this day, dumb.
That would be a no. Can you name 3 Amy Grant songs?
No, and this is so weird. I was just talking about this the other day with a coworker.
Can you name one?
No.
That's all of the questions. Is Wolfgang going to heaven, Loretta? Please, Loretta.
Text
Or give us some
431.
advice, something. Thank you so much for coming on Bath Time with Auntie Svetty.
Thank you for having me.
I adore you.
I adore you.
Hello, Svetlana and Wolfgang and all of the viewers at home. My name is Father James Joyner. I'm here in place of Loretta Goodlord Child today. I know you had some questions for her. Unfortunately, she's still recuperating from the Comedy as a Drag tour in Hood River. I have reviewed your answers to the questions, Wolfgang, and while I'm happy to say that you have answered everything correctly, unfortunately, you failed to garner enough audience votes to really win a place in heaven. So heaven's not a place for runner-ups. I'm sorry. Next time you might want to just, invite more people to the heaven competition.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy